us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
For today our pirate prentice rises from indentures freed. Strong his arm and keen his scent is, he's a pirate now indeed.
Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures.
22 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which were bent on signalizing with unusual revelry.
Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures. Pour the pirate's sherry, fill the pirate's glass, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederic, from today, you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
Hurrah!
My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today, I am out of my indentures, and today, I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. A better hand at scuttling a canard or cutting out a white star never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I've done my best for you. And why? Because it was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. Long ago, as a child, I was apprenticed to your band. Through an error, no matter. The mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I mustn't tell you, for to reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederic was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring that his father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind this promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. I bound him to a pirate youth instead of to a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. I bound him to a pirate you instead of to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Frederic, pardon.
Rise, sweet one, I've long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were, and they still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for it is such my sense of duty that, once out of my indentures, I shall bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Poor lad! Poor lad!
Well, Frederic, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Well, why not, my friend? It's only 11:56, and you're one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Well, as it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you're too tender-hearted. For instance, you make the point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves, but when you attack a stronger one, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you also make the point of never molesting an orphan.
But of course, we are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but as got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, so we had to let them go.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
Well, there's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12 I wouldn't. Oh, was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I do feel some difficulty about you. It's true I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is, oh it is.
I say I think it is, but since I've never had the opportunity to compare you with other women, it's just possible I may be mistaken. True. What a terrible thing it would be for me to marry this innocent person and then find out that she's on the whole plain.
Oh, Ruth. Ruth is very... well...
Yes, well?
Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Then I won't be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her, and in consideration for you, my boy, I'll leave her behind.
No. Frederic, this must not be. We are rough men. Rough! We lead a rough life. Rough! But we are not so utterly heartless to deprive thee of thy love. Rough! I can safely say there is not one man here who would rob you of this inestimable treasure, for all the world holds dear.
Not one!
Thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederic. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide, and we must be off. When your process of extermination begins, Frederic, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you can render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization?
Oh, no, Frederic. Cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrary to respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederic. I shall live and die a pirate king. Solo. Oh, better far to live and die under this brave black flag I fly than to play a sanctimonious part with a pirate's head and a pirate's heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates are well-to-do. But I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are of the pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king.
Hurrah for the pirate king. When I stand forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a loyal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne. But many a king on a first-class throne if he wants to call his crown his own, must somehow manage to get through more dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. But I am a pirate king,
the pirate king.
and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
Take me with you. I cannot live if I'm left behind.
Ruth, I'll be quite candid with you. It is true I admire you very much, but I must be circumspect. You are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You shall find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly without reserve. Compared with other women, how are you?
'Tis a delicate question to answer, but I believe I'm a fine woman.
And that is your candid opinion.
Yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I know you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if you truly are a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark, surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair?
Confusion! It is the voices of young maidens. If you should see them, I'm lost.
By all that's marvelous, a bevy of young, beautiful maidens.
Lost, lost, lost.
How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace, what delicacy, what refinement. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold,
And master, am I not so?
and now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jocko.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
It's gradually got so.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me here. Here you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master.
faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
My love without reflecting, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affections raw and green. At very highest rating has been accumulating. Summer 17, Bless your loving master, strikes me with disaster. Your life would be a duffer to the top, it is clear. My love on the base has been
Accumulating
47
47 years.
47
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. not appear in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing. To intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, so speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate? Who?
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that end, O pure and pureless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I sore at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty. Pitiful his tale, how rare his
Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position? From his position, to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden rest which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused the world to disappear of ever-winning man's affection? If such an one, if such there be, I swear by heavens arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you. However plain you be, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you. I'll love you. I'll love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion has caused the hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection.
Not one,
No, no, not one.
not one.
No, no. 'Tis Abel. It's true that he's gone astray, but pray, is that the reason good and true why you should all be deaf to pity? The question is, had he not been a thing of beauty, would she be swayed by quite as keen a sense of duty? For shame, for shame, for shame. Poor wandering one, take on the face, close as you chance, poor wandering one, is such poor love as mine.
Men who stick at no offenses will anon be here. Or to see the dreadful trade is pray you get your hands, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is wise companions for young ladies. Let us disappear.
Of unbounded domesticity. We are modified, practically meant to modify, the doctrine of humanity.
very model of a modern major general. I've invented vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I put the fight historical from Marathon to Waterloo and all the categorical. I'm very well acquainted with math and mathematical. I understand equations for the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of views. Not views. Okay, right. Oh, you're very good, yes. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and analysis. Coordinate, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Coordinate, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I know a mythic history, king authors and paradox. I answer how to cross the type of pretty taste of paradox. I quote in energy, so the crimes are made of gabalus. In comics, I can flow peculiarities parabolas. I can tell undoubted Raphael from jail dozen symphonies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes, and I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. Dinner for? Dinner for? No. Very good. And whistle the ears and that infernal note and spin off. And I can write a washing bed in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus' uniform. And sort of matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Sort of matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Strategy. Strategy, what strategy? What's wrong with strategy? What's wrong with strategy? Ask that one. Ask that one. No. Ah, yes, of course. You'll say that a major general has never strategy.
Say that a major general has never strategy. Say that a major general has never strategy. Say that a major general has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, I'm plucky and adventurous. Only been brought down to the beginning of the century. Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Say that a vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I say. Can you do it one more time? Can you do it really fast? Huh? Really fast. Really fast.
Yes. Of course, yes. In fact, when I know what is meant by Marilyn and Rabbit, when I can tell its sight about the rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm aware yet, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I have a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say I've made a general as never. For my military knowledge, the plucky and adventurous only been brought down to the beginning of the century. Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. yourself. What's going on?
Permit me. I shall explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask? This is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes. Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They are pirates, the famous Pirates of Penzance.
Roar!
The Pirates of Penzance. I've often heard of them.
All except this gentleman here, Papa, who's a pirate once, but who's out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
Well, we object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it. Ha!
An idea.
What?
Do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, to leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, it's a general idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all! There we go again! Do shit, come there!
Yeah, I asked you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Often.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say often.
Often, often, often!
I don't think we quite understand one another. I asked you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say orphan! As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand it.
I didn't repeat the word often.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not often.
Stop. I think I can tell you we are getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
Oh, I see what you mean. I beg your pardon. Frequently.
You said orphan frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly. You said orphan frequently only once.
See, Batman!
O men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad, an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Oh, respect you, and honor any member of our band. We elect
May observe the magnanimity we display with lace and dignity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. We gave up the felicity of unbounded domesticity, though a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
Magnanimity, they display to lace and dignity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity, though a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity. Though a doctor of divinity resides in this vicinity. Though a doctor resides in this vicinity.
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirates' clutches, I described myself as an orphan. Heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors, to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But sir, you forget that you bought the property only a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederic, such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight I would hope to have atoned my previous association with these pestilent scourges by sweeping them off the face of the earth. Then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my orders.
Then, Frederic, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
When the foeman bears his steel,
Ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da.
we uncomfortable feel,
Ta-dum, ta-da.
and we find the wisest thing
Ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da.
is to slap our chests and sing,
Ta-dum, ta-da.
for when threatened with the mutes,
Ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da.
and your heart is in your boots,
Ta-dum, ta-da.
there is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Ta-dum, ta-da, 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 ra, ra, ta-dum, ta-da.
Heroes, go to glory, go and die glory. Ye shall live in song and story, go to immortality, go to death, go to Satan. Die and everyone is daunted, when the tears your grave shall water. Glory, heroes, go and die. Heroes, go and die. Glory, heroes, go and die.
It's evident
Ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da.
these attentions are well meant,
Ta-dum, ta-da.
such expressions don't appear,
Ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da.
calculated meant to cheer,
Ta-dum, ta-da.
who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state.
Ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da.
Still to us it's evident these attentions are well meant,
Ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da, ta-dum, ta-da.
Go and do your best endeavor, and before our links we sever, we will say farewell forever. Go to glory and the grave. Go to glory and the grave. For your foes are fierce and ruthless, false and merciful and truthless, young and tender, all in toothless, all in vain their mercy crave.
We observe to great distress on the wrist that honest press,
and of reverence a lack to our chance of coming back.
Still, perhaps it would be wise not to cop or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident.
These attentions are well meant.
Evident.
Yes, well meant.
Evident.
Ah, yes, well meant.
Away, away,
Yes, yes, we go.
these pirates slay.
Da-dum-da-da.
Then do not stay.
Da-dum-da-da.
Then why this delay?
All right, we go. Yes, forward on the foe. Yes, forward on the foe. We go. Yes, forward on the foe. Yes, forward on the foe.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go. We go. We go.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, at which, at a sense of duty's stern dictation, I, circumstance's victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederic,
Who called
your late commander.
And I, your little room.
Oh, Madam Trudas, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, for I have doomed you to extermination.
Have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy should alloy its stern resentment, and so I will be merciful, say on.
When you had left the pirate fort, we tried to raise our spirits faint according to our customs old, with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard, we lay absorbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. It's paradox. We knew your taste for curious quips, for claims and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips, we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederic would the joke enjoy. And so we've risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
A paradox.
Paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flock, but none to beat this paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Paradox. For some ridiculous reason, to which however I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority who, I don't know who, very likely this one or more royal, had decided for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty. One of his every 4 should be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through this singular coincidence, I shouldn't be despised if it was owing to the agency of an ill-natured fatty. You are a victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born on leap year on the 29th of February. And so, through simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet if you go by birthdays, you're at only 5 and a little bit over.
let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox at common sense she gaily mocks, though counting in the usual way years 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He's a little boy of 5. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. It's paradox. A most ingenious paradox. A most ingenious paradox.
Upon my word, this is most curious, most absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4. Don't think to look at me.
You are glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us, for you never would have forgiven yourself had you discovered you had killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position, my boy. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
Until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you were as yet only 5 1/4.
You don't say you're going to hold me to that.
Oh, no. We merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you, be merciful to me.
We insist on nothing. We merely content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
You have appealed to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. I abhor at your infamous calling, and I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all, and at any price, I will do my duty.
Well, bravely spoken. Come, you're one of us once more.
Lead on. I follow. Oh, horror!
What's the matter?
Ought to tell you? No, I cannot. Yet, as one of your band.
Speak out. I charge you with that sense of conscientiousness to which you have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley, the father of my naval.
Yes?
He escaped on you from the plea that he was an orphan.
He did! Oh, he did. That's right, I was there.
It
Go on.
breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as one of your band, I have no alternative.
None.
Well, it's my duty to tell you that. General Stanley is no orphan.
When you say orphan, you mean a person who has lost his parents? Or an orphan?
A person who has lost his parents. And more than that, no. He never was one.
Am I to understand, in order to save his contemptible life, he dared practice on our credulous simplicity? Our revenge will be swift and terrible. We shall gather our band and attack Tremorton Castle this very night.
But stay.
That reward, he is doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance dire. Shall blood itself and go away, away.
Away, away, ere I expire, I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core, away, away.
With false and foul, he tricked us of our blind. The vengeance how the pirate so decides. I A nature stern he softened with his lies, and so tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor
Yes,
dies.
yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
There is early tomorrow.
These girls look wise,
No wonder in sorrow.
The one self-spot,
and all who plot
to abuse shall perish. Tonight he dies, yes, early tomorrow. His girls likewise they will go through sorrow. The ones self-spot in the natures they cherish, and all who plot in the natures will perish. Away, 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 away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, oh night. Tonight, tonight, the traitor dies. Tonight.
All is prepared. Your gallant crew awaits you. Oh, my Frederic in tears? Can it be that lion wails at the coming conflict?
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I vowed to devote the pirate captain until my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I've been born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me until 1940.
Oh, horrible! Catastrophe appalling!
And so farewell!
Ah, Frederic, hear me. Ah, leave me not to pine alone and desolate. No face fair as mine, no happiness so great.
Must I leave thee here in endless night to dream, where joy is dark and drear, and sorrow all supreme, where nature day by day will sing in altered tone this weary roundelay. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la la la. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la. In 1940 I of age shall be. I'll then return and claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Promise me that till then you'll be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. And standing on, I swear it. No, I am brave. Oh, thou my lady sent, how great thy charm, thy sway, how excellent. Come one
tarantara,
We are timidly inclined
tarantara,
and anything but blind
tarantara, tarantara,
to the danger that's behind.
tarantara,
And when the danger's near,
tarantara, tarantara,
we manage to appear
tarantara,
as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
tarantara, tarantara,
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederic was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not still need you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
No matter. Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not an happy one.
When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not an happy one.
When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not an happy one.
horse with stealthy stride, our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread upon our prey we steal, silence dread, a cautious way we feel.
No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard.
Stealthily the pirate creeps while all the household soundly sleeps.
Come, friends, to plow the sea. Truce to navigation, take another station. Let's every piracy with a little burglary. Come, friends, to plow the sea. Truce to navigation, take another station. Let's every piracy with a little burglary.
Here's your crowbar and your center bit, your life preserver. You may want to hit your silent matches, your dark lantern sees. Take your file and your scab, kiss.
With cat-like tread, in silence tread. With cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal. In silence tread, our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. Come, friends, who plow the sea. Truce to navigation, take another station. Let's every piracy with a little burglary. We can't like tread upon our prey. We steal inside the thread, a cautious way we feel.
Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented by the anguished dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise. Ha ha!
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the breeze.
What is this and what is that and why does Father Venus rest at such a time of night? Is this so very incomplete? Your honor is and always was the most methodical. It is a very ample room to go to bed at half past. With the stranger curtains stand and feet and clothes you roll in front of us. On such a time of night is this so very incompletely dressed. So very incompletely dressed. At such a time of night.
Warn my men and see
rapture, summon your men and effect the capture.
Frederic, save us.
Beautiful maid, well I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, for he is not able. With base deceit, you preyed upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all our dealings. With courage rare, and resolution manly, for death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die, trimming the field? Oh, spare him. Will no one in his cause a weapon wield? Oh, spare him.
Yes, we are here, though hither to conceal.
Corruption.
So to constabulary pirates yield.
Over there!
To gain a brief advantage you've contrived, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do, we charge you yield in Queen Victoria's
We yield at once with humbled mien, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love the Queen. Yes, yes, with all our faults, we love our Queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
Poor wandering ones, though ye have surely strayed, take heart of grace, thousands rejoice, and are ones. Poor wandering ones, if such poor love as ours can help you find
Our director.
UC Davis, and is the perfect director for us. She just brought out all the creativity in the kids. This was a real collaboration and empowered us tremendously. Don't you think so?
Oh,